Oh my goodness. Well, we have a lot of big stuff to talk about right now in today's video. What's up everyone, Game Pizza Boy here. Hope we're all doing great. Welcome back to the Pizza Party. Hope you're ready for another big video on talk about some latest cool news and gaming related content, because we hit the jackpot for all of us Nintendo fans, as just today Nintendo just did another direct for the today right here on June 21st, 2023, and it had a lot, and I mean a lot of pretty big exciting releases of content I want to kind of go over with you guys about. It is honestly really exciting to talk about this stuff because I got a lot of exciting games, so I want to kind of go over with you guys. So let's go and get right into it. But before we begin, as always, if you enjoyed the video, like, comment down below and tell me what are you most excited for from this Nintendo Direct. What are you excited for that will be released? And make sure you subscribe if you want to show support to the Pizza Party here on YouTube. Now let's get right into it because we got a whole heap of exciting, cool content to talk about. Now, of course, I won't be going through every known release of content or everything else in general. I'll just be going over mostly my personal favorites that I'm excited for the most. But I will put the full Nintendo Direct link in the description below, so you guys can go watch the full Nintendo Direct and see all the trailers too separately if you want to. But I'll be going through some of my most favorites. I want to first start kicking off right now is, of course, the show off of the Sonic Superstars game coming out right now, which is honestly really exciting. I cannot wait for this. That'll be coming out in fall of 2023, and honestly it looks really magnificent. This game, it's gonna have this beautiful style that we see in this in the same gameplay we all remember from the classic Sonic games, in this 2D world, like 2D kind of style game with a 3D like kind of atmosphere. And we'll have like over 4 players to play in local co-op. This includes Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and even Amy, the classic style of her, of course, with their same clothing, if you remember from those days right there, which is pretty neat. I am pretty excited by the by this game. I have not played a Sonic game in a hot minute. I missed out on a few of the games I need to get back to trying out. I didn't play some of the 3D ones. I still have to try them out if I want to, but I just like to see if we can get back to some of the cool aesthetic of the old classic 2D games a bit more, and boy does this get me really excited. They even have some moments of some 3D moments, obviously based on the atmosphere, and some like cool little gameplay, such as during some moments when you're trying to go through the level, or during those little levels where you're trying, like those secret bonus levels when you're trying to get the Chaos Emeralds, which is pretty cool. So I'm very much looking forward to see this game in action a little bit. So here's to for the future right now to see how this game plays, and hopefully it'll be to everyone's liking for all the Sonic fans out there. I'm definitely beginning this game for sure. It comes out fall 2023, so get hyped for that, guys. Very much get hyped. I cannot wait for this one. Now for the most big exciting one right here I want to talk about very much is that they did announce a remake to a very classic Mario RPG game, and it's none other than Super Mario RPG Legend of 7 Stars. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know this game if you played this back on the SNES days. I got just to play this on the Virtual Console and the Wii, but this is probably one of the most exciting announcements for a lot of fans in general. This is so exciting. I cannot wait to play. This is just going to be so amazing. I cannot wait to jump into this game again. I'm really ecstatic. Sorry, not ecstatic. Ecstatic. I'm very ecstatic to seeing this game once again get back into the attention that it deserves very much, and it's now being improved even further. So I'm very excited for this and seeing all the worlds and the enemies explored and the characters. So it's gonna be really amazing. I cannot wait for this. I really was hoping maybe like there would be like a Paper Mario 1000 Year Door remake actually a little more, because I played that a lot more than Mario RPG. But honestly, either way, this is fantastic. I am super hyped for this. This is gonna be the game of adored by fans a lot, and I'm definitely gonna be one of them for sure. That's gonna be replaying this game constantly when it comes out. So Mario fans are eating tonight, guys. We're eating tonight for sure. So big excitement right there. Get hyped. We're going to be enjoying some good old Mario RPG action, and especially joining our pals Mallow and Gino once again. So it's good to see them both back in action again. So super hype, baby. Super hype right now indeed. So big excitement there. Another thing that's pretty interesting that was also shown off during the Direct is that Princess Peach is getting her own game. Now, the last time we ever seen a game for Princess Peach was, I think, Super Princess Peach on the DS, if I remember. I never played it, but I've seen the game. It looks pretty cool to play. But yeah, that was like the only game that came out that was specifically featuring Princess Peach as like the main hero for the role. Obviously, with Mario and Luigi in the game pretty much being captured by Bowser in that game. But this one, it looks pretty interesting. So it's not really much to say about what exactly the name of the title of this Princess Peach game is going to be, or exactly what's about. But based on that, what we can review about, so it seems like Princess Peach is in some kind of stage play show almost. Like she's like doing some kind of show. Would you see like some people around here? It also looks like that Princess Peach also has like a little companion she has of some kind of sunflower of some sorts. There's these little creatures that are not toads, but are definitely some companions that she's seen right now as she explores this stage-like world. As we see her also go against some enemies using some kind of magic powers to take them out, of course. She uses some kind of magic power to solve like a puzzle of some sorts involving this tree that brings out some nice, beautiful cherry blossoms of some sorts and revealing a pathway. And even standing on this pedestal, which shows some kind of magical power that summons the power of that little, I guess, sunflower or whatever that little companion is, and turns her like whole clothing into a nice bluish color and give her some kind of unique power almost. But that's all they reveal pretty much for us as a whole. There's not really much to say about what this game is going to be about, so I can't really give my thoughts on it completely, but it looks pretty interesting. The graphics cool, and I like what the aesthetic's going for, like a stage play show. I think it's going to be something interesting to see what Princess Peach is about with this one, so here's to see what Princess Peach has got in store for her next possible game right here, so big hype for that. Cannot wait to see what they got. Now, the most big exciting one that I am very much super hyped for is the fact that Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, as we know that released back on the 3DS, will now be, of course, updated with its graphics and gameplay to be pulled up to the Switch. Yep, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon is coming to the Nintendo Switch. I am really excited for this. This game, I think, is coming out next year, if I remember, so they're obviously going to be working on it. It's going to be the same game, but it's going to be more better graphics improved, and I guess the gameplay will be better off for the Switch. This got me so hyped because I am a huge Luigi's Mansion fan. I mean, Luigi's Mansion being the first game I ever played. And it's going to be really exciting to see how this goes out very much for sure in Dark Moon for the Switch. I'm super hyped for it. Cannot wait. Hopefully, maybe if this is a sign that we're seeing Dark Moon getting on the Switch, I'm hoping at least maybe they'll also bring like the first game on the Switch. Then we'll have all 3 games on there maybe, which will be pretty amazing. Just so we can enjoy them all on the go or at home. So I am very hyped for this right here to join back with my boy Luigi and their adventure. Probably gonna be streaming this game for sure. So big hype for that. I cannot wait. I'm pretty sure it's coming out next year, I believe. So we'll have to wait at least another year or so before we get it. But I'll wait. I will wait happily for Luigi anytime. I'm very excited for this. Another game I like to mention as well that's also being brought up to the Switch just for fun is for all you Batman fans, especially for the Arkham franchise, because Batman Arkham, the trilogy, is now coming to the Switch. So if you want to play all the amazing, classical, amazing Batman Arkham games made by Rocksteady, this includes Batman Arkham Asylum, Batman Arkham City, and Batman Arkham Knight on your Nintendo Switch at home or on the go. Well, now you can right now for sure, as it'll be coming out very soon, obviously, as well. So this is pretty cool. Well, I've already owned the game like plenty of times on PC and obviously on my Xbox and stuff like that. So I already got these games. But for those who really want to enjoy them on the go still and have it on your Switch, now you can enjoy the wonderful times of being the Batman, the Dark Knight himself, and explore the amazing story that is the Arkham franchise. So big hype for that one right there, of course, if you're a big Batman fan like I am. So definitely worth it for sure, I would say. Arkham Asylum was really amazing. Arkham City is still one of my favorites the most. And Arkham Knight, obviously, still pretty good too. So you get to explore all that on the Switch and more for sure. So pretty big hype right there, definitely. Now, of course, obviously, we've all been waiting for a little more news before the release of this game, and that is, of course, Pikmin 4. We've been getting a whole heaps of content so far with this game, like Good Looks of the World, that little dog creature Ochi. We also got the first look at one of the new Pikmin, the Ice Pikmin, and the mini exploring stuff. But I want to kind of go over now this next new trailer that revealed some stuff, because we actually got a new Pikmin and that just got shown off, and some more related gameplay, some stuff like that. I want to kind of go through my thoughts. So first, we get a good look, obviously, of our, of course, customizable character, obviously, which if you guys didn't know, they're adding customization for your, of course, your little captain. So you will basically now have your own unique type of character joining in this adventure, or instead of just having some set character already as it is. So it's pretty cool. We see her right now, the default character we're seeing right now, explore this nice grassy land that we've already been seeing enough as it is since we've seen before previously. We do get a good look at some other enemies right here as well in the exploration of the world itself, such as a sleeping bulborb in this nice beautiful meadow-like area. We see these little crab-like creatures, if you remember from Pikmin 3, that can also like shoot bubbles, so you gotta be careful with those guys. We get a good look of actually Mamutas, if I remember that's the name again, that are back once again, so that's pretty cool to see them. Some more fish-like creatures that are gonna be returning again. There's also a good look at what appears to be almost like those little blowhogs, but it's like a different unique version of it. This green-like creature with this very weird shaped nose, so it's pretty interesting to see where he plays out right there. And it looks like it's inside of a kitchen, which is interesting enough because we did in the previous trailer see a house right near our front yard. So does this mean that we're going to be looking into like buildings, like abandoned buildings of some sorts? Because if that's the case, that's going to be pretty interesting seeing. And I do also see in the background behind the creature, we do get a good look of what appears to be, I think, one of those Dweevils, which is like a spider-like creature. He looks the same, it looks like the same color as like the ice Pikmin, so this must be an ice Dweevil, because we've seen like fiery, poison, electric, and even water Dweevils, so maybe this will be another type of it based on the new ice Pikmin. So that's pretty cool right there, but still, an inside of a kitchen area looks pretty amazing though, not gonna lie. We get a good look of our buddies, the little Pikmin right now, as we know. Obviously our reds, yellows, and blues. We do know that Rock, Wing, Purple, and White Pikmin will be returning back again for this game as well. So it's going to be pretty exciting to see how that plays out, very sure. We can do a good look at more of the environment, such as Ochi, the ship that crash landed, and obviously we have to explore and find, obviously, the other people that crash landing around here, the other captains and other people that are, like, surviving, of course. But we also get a good look of the underground levels of tunnels even more, as it is. They're back again from Pikmin 2. They haven't been seen since that time, obviously, and now they're back, so we get to explore the underground locations again of its many puzzles and tricks and traps again, so there's gonna be a lot to explore. So we get a good look at how the environment looks. It does get that same aesthetic, obviously, the dark like location and the many different places to explore within this small area as you go down into it. The most cool part that mostly interesting to me is obviously that we'll be saving the captives. We get a good look at what appears to be one of them that's stuck underground, and I guess we're gonna be taking the Pikmin, using the Pikmin to take it back safely and help them out. It's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out. But one other thing though is that we get a good look at what appears to be some kind of threat that is questionable. If we look closely, we get a look at what appears to be some kind of threat, basically, which is going to be very interesting that it seemed to take control of it. They have their own, like, Ochi as well. But what's interesting is about this threat is that if you look closely at him, he looks awfully familiar to a certain character that we all know. Yes, I'm talking about Olimar. Yes, Olimar very much, which is very interesting right there, is that if this is Olimar, then why does he look like this, I wonder? Because it appears to be that he is completely red, covered in fur. He's still wearing a suit, but he's wearing covered fur, and he has a Pikmin little leaf on top of him, as if that seems to be that he has become a Pikmin. This mysterious creature of some sort, we'll just call right now, basically takes the captive poor little soul right there and jumps to a little nearby cave-like area as we chase after him, and basically we have to save the Castroid and we have to apparently prove that that our Danduri abilities are superior to his right there, as we compete in basically a tough match against him, and basically trying to gather the most resources of pellets and other stuff back to the onion, and hopefully basically beat him before time runs out. So you basically have to race him down to the finish and compete with him and stop him to get the resources in time in this Dandori battle, basically, which is pretty cool right there. And I can imagine this being some kind of cool two-player competitive thing like they did in battle mode for Pikmin 3 and Pikmin 2. So this would be pretty cool right to compete for that. So it's gonna be very interesting to see how this plays out, but still, who this character is, if it really is Olimar in this alternate or someone else, who knows? I mean, obviously, based on looking at him, he does look like Olimar, and he even has the same suit as well, too, from Pikmin 1, so, but who knows? I don't want to stretch it just yet. Let's wait till the game comes out, but let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. I like to get this discussion going. For now, we also get a good look back outside as we save some more of the castaways, obviously, as they're out there right by the onion and the ship right there, and we can actually interact with them and do certain things besides the main game itself. This includes, obviously, like, training, of course, if you want to, like, level up. Yes, there is, like, level up related stuff you can do right here. This includes, obviously, upgrading, like, Ochi, which includes helping them improve many things, like for example, with the strength of 10 Pikmin, exploration and transportation efficiency is sure to improve. So you can upgrade him to make him strong. So obviously you can make him be able to carry more things. So that's where if you fully upgrade him, he's basically to carry that of 10 Pikmin, similar to that of purple Pikmin, obviously. There's also visiting the lab where you can upgrade other important things, such as obviously upgrading how fast you go, obviously, when you explore. Another thing, obviously, most importantly, everyone's been excited for is the interesting part that they showed off in the previous one, and that is the night expedition. So apparently, night expedition, basically where it goes is that it will make it where that you can stay there for the night instead of taking off, but the Pikmin will go away completely, so you will no longer have your main Pikmin with you. They will leave, but you'll be introduced to a special Pikmin that will help you out for sure. But you gotta be ready though, as the enemies get very aggressive and they're in this night. So when the night happens, they are very, very territorial for sure. But we get introduced to the new Pikmin of this special event that will help you, and that is Glow Pikmin, and they are only exclusive to the night, which apparently they'll be useful for in these little tiny, like, it looks like almost like similar to ant like piles, basically like ant little cave like areas. So you basically got to go help them obviously and protect them from the enemies obviously, or else they'll lose their homes. But it could be used to help kill them and back them off. Obviously they're your only pick for that. But one cool feature that they do is that you can actually currently charge them up into this glowing little ball like thing, and then basically throw it at enemies, and it causes them to go erratic. Like, those guys go down like heck. Like, you can see his health completely go from like full health to immediate down to red in a matter of seconds, and he's dead, which is crazy. And the Glow Pikmin look really cool. I cannot wait to see how it plays out very well. Definitely looking forward to see what Pikmin 4's got in store for sure right there. The game will come out July the 21st, 2023, so definitely going to be really exciting to see where this plays out. So big hype for this, guys. I cannot wait for Pikmin 4, so let me know your hype right now for sure. I'm pretty excited. But hold on, guys. That's not all we also got right now. We also got some pretty also exciting that is good for all you Pikmin fans out there, is that they also announced that they will also be bringing back Pikmin 1 and 2 onto the Switch. Yep. Apparently, they will be bringing over, of course, Pikmin 1, Pikmin 2 that we all know, that we used to play a lot before back on the GameCube. It will now, and even also the Wii versions of them before as well, will now be available on the Nintendo Switch. You can play these awesome two adventures now on your Switch, at home or on the go, of course. So this will be pretty cool right there. They're actually both available today, actually, as digital versions. You can buy them separately or buy them in a bundle. So this is pretty cool. I'm pretty excited for the most. I'm definitely gonna probably get this a go so I can enjoy streaming, trying these games out again. Now, moving on next, I want to talk about, obviously, since I do play and stream Mario Kart Deluxe lately, obviously, and that, as I want to kind of talk about, is, of course, the next booster course pack coming up right now, and that is Wave 5 of it. Yep, Wave 5 is now coming through. We do get some small bit of details on it, but we don't get as much, I would say, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be more to it later on, but we do get some pretty big details for sure on it, as they show off in the Nintendo Direct, and they show off, of course, a brand new type of course that we're going to be having right here, which is a nice, cool, like, kind of a cleaning bathroom style one, the Squeaky Clean Sprint, which is pretty cool. But the most best part of it is the announcement of some characters. We actually got 3 new characters that were just announced during this. And that includes, obviously, the return of Mario Kart Double Dash's own PD Piranha, which I'm very excited the most. I actually really enjoyed playing PD Piranha back in Mario Kart Double Dash. Wiggler from Mario Kart 7 back on the 3DS, and Kamek, who is from Mario Kart Tour, right there, as we've been playing on the mobile version. Now you can play as him also now on console too with Mario Kart Deluxe. So this is pretty neat to see that we're getting these kind of variety of characters, and this is Wave 5 happening right now. So big hype for this one. I cannot wait to get this for sure. It'll be available sometime in the summer of this year. I think there's going to be more details to look forward to later on, but obviously for now, this is pretty cool. I'm actually excited for the new characters, especially PD Piranha. I'm hoping to see what else more they got for sure down the line, if they got more for Wave 5, or at least anything else more for the next wave or so forth. So let's keep our eyes peeled for it, but for now, I am pretty excited for this, especially the course pack. I think the course looks pretty unique and cool. The bath kind of design for it. So let me know what you guys think about that for sure. Let me know what you guys think. Now, the last and final thing I wanted to touch into is actually a really big deal right here, and this is the one that I say is pretty exciting for sure, that I'm very hyped for the most, and that is obviously the ever-so release of the new Super Mario Bros. 2D game, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, which is going to be the next 2D Mario game that we're having right now, a new one, which obviously is like the new Super Mario Bros. Franchise we know, but as you can see, the style of it, of the design of the game, and even still gameplay-wise, has still some familiarity, but yet it's so fresh in detail. all these amazing different variety of worlds, the enemies we see right here. We get to go look at the environment, which has a similar to that of, remind me of like New Super Mario Bros. U's world basically, but it's like very much more bigger with like pipes and hills and these weird little like similar plants that give off similar vibes to these little flower creatures we've been seeing. But the most interesting part of it all is that when we see is this right here, this mysterious fire flower, or at least a flower of some sort of a power-up. Now, what's so interesting about this power-up is that when Mario picks it up, it doesn't change him, but instead it actually changes the entire environment. As once he picks it up, the whole beauty of the land, like we've seen, starts going dark, and as all of a sudden the pipes come to life and everything just goes crazy. It's so weird how this is. So basically what this power basically looks like, what it does, it just makes the whole world basically change, almost as if it got the power up, not Mario almost. There's also a level right here where it looks like Mario has become surprisingly tall for some reason, and thin, like the Goomba as well. And also every time he does that, the trees and all that stuff start going in and out, up and down for some weird reason, which is very, very weird in some way. I wonder how that's gonna go. We also get a look of the so-called power, like collectible, I believe what we're getting, which is the Wonder Seed. That's probably what we're going to be collectible in the game, similar to the like star coins we collect. I think there'll be like Wonder Seeds we can collect, and we can use them to help, help us get through many levels, I believe, or secret levels later on at the end of the game. We also get a good look at the overall with our other characters. We actually get more different characters, including Luigi, Princess Peach. We also get Yellow Toad back again, and then we actually, instead of getting there's another Toad like we did before, Blue Toad, we actually get Daisy. Daisy is now joined the fray with us, which is going to be pretty interesting. I'm looking forward to see what exactly will be cool with Daisy joining the fray right there as well. We also get a good look what appears to be Bowser once again, as always, up to no good. And he appears to have his own like castle-like ship of some sorts as he's flying around the land. I don't know what exactly motivation he's up to in this world, but he's probably up to no good as usual, so we gotta be ready for the threats. But we also see Yoshi back again, so Yoshi's back at it again for fun. The gameplay, when I see it, definitely has a lot of new stuff, I'll say, but it's most definitely something similar to that of New Super Mario Bros. I'm not so sure how I'll feel about this as much, but I'm still excited for this most definitely. Another thing I'll mention as well is that briefly, at the end, as they announced the release date, which actually comes out October 20th of 2023. So it's going to be out by the time before Halloween rolls through, which is pretty interesting. But they show off one more thing, though, and that is briefly when they show a power-up of some sorts that appears to be some kind of, looks like almost like similar to the fruit Yoshi eats, but it has like of course, it looks like an elephant, and obviously you can probably guess what that means. He picks it up and immediately, not joking, turns into a freaking elephant. I'm not joking. He turns into an elephant, which is crazy, though, and can pretty much knock enemies with his heavy powers right there. So it seems like this guy, it's like a new power-up of some sorts. So Mario in the game probably can turn to elephants and basically allows you to, I guess, be a little more stronger as he runs through the Goomba. Doesn't even jump him, just runs through him. My guess is probably going to be struggling to jump because of how he's an elephant right there. So he's probably very heavy, but he probably can just bash through everything with these. So it's a very interesting power-up. I want to see how it plays out. I bet everyone's going nuts over this right now. So I'm not so completely sure how I feel about it, but it's going to be very interesting. But anyway, guys, with that being said, that is everything so far I want to talk about for this special direct. There's a lot of games that I wanted to talk about, but obviously these are the ones I'm most excited for the most. If you guys want to go see the Nintendo Direct, again, it's in the link in the description below if you want to go watch the Nintendo Direct. I am super excited for a lot of these games. Probably the most excited ones I'm very much excited for is Pikmin, obviously. Pikmin 4 coming out, and obviously I might get the Pikmin 1-2 bundle someday to play and stream that someday. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Super Mario RPG being remade right there, that Princess Peach game. Luigi just mentioned Arkham getting the 3DS right there. There's a lot, and I mean a lot to look forward to for sure indeed, but definitely these are the ones I am most definitely very excited for the most. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you are really excited for these games, let me know which is your #1 pick for sure, or if there's anything else I missed out that you definitely want to mention for sure, definitely let me know. But with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys next time in the Pizza Bar whenever we keep on partying. As always, keep being awesome, my friends. Love you all. Really excited for these games, cannot wait, and I will catch you guys next time here at the Pizza Party. All right, everyone, take care, everyone, and have a good rest of your day.